This is a quick introduction video on how to use the new Google Assignments LTI within Canvas. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into your course, whichever one you wish. Go over here to Assignments, or wherever you've been creating assignments. I'm going to add an assignment, and I will call it my new Google Tests Assignments. Put in whatever description you want here. And then the key feature here is you're going to have to make sure that whatever the point value that you put in here in Canvas is the same points that you're going to end up putting in Google Assignments. So I'm going to make it worth 10 points, and I'm going to go to the external tool. I'm going to hit Find, and I'm going to use this new Google Assignments LTI. It is then going to go through and make sure that I am going in through my school account. So I tell it, yes, that's what I'm doing, and here is where I have to make sure that my total points match. That is a key feature. So I'm going to make this worth 10 points. I'm going to attach in my recent Google Sheets my document, and as you can see right here, it says each student will get a copy of their own. I create, hit select. Go down here, assign it to whomever I wish. You can do individual sections, make it due date, all the regular assignment stuff, and then I'm going to save it and publish. So that is how you can create assignment. Now I will show you what that looks like from a student perspective, because right now you see there was no student submissions yet, but there will be here in a second. So to show you what that looks like from a student assignment, I have been added to this science class, and here is an assignment made with Google Assignments. You would have them wherever they're getting their assignments. You would have them click on it, and it will pop up this little window. I can tell it to open my assignment that has been assigned to me. I would hit the assignment, and as you can kind of see here too, it has already made a copy and changed it to my name automatically, because this was called 6B Bead Lab, and then it automatically puts my name in front, which is nice. I can also, I've had some teachers add files, like they can add a picture if for some reason something isn't submitting correctly or they need to add something else. But I can go in here, I can make all of my changes, I can answer all these awesome questions. I have no idea what any of these answers are. And the nice part is as long as it was saved right here, that it was saved, I can go and close this out when I'm done. I can highlight things just so we can kind of see what changes I've made. And then I would close this out, and as a student they would hit submit, say yes, I want to submit it, and then it would go to the teacher and be ready for feedback. So the next thing I will show you is how to go about leaving that feedback and how they would then get those papers back to continue to make revisions or whatever you wish to do. I have one student that has submitted their work, so to show you what that looks like, I would go back into the assignment, which is my new Google Test assignment. And once it pops up, you will see that I have one submitted entry. I click on it. And sure, yep, it's giving me a quick tutorial on how everything works. And this is where I can put in a grade. I can give Cindy an 8. I can leave comments. I can say, hey, this is great. You forgot to do almost all of it. Let me know if I can help. And then I can return this back to the student and tell them they got an 8 out of 10, and they would have been notified, and then they can resubmit as many times as I have allowed that to happen. So that is what it looks like to also leave feedback and to grade these things. And if I had other students, I could click inside of here up at the top left and continue to just scroll through, or I can push these arrows right here and just scroll through each student that I have in that class and leave comments.